So today we're going to be doing a drop fade. It's going to be a ball on the side, and we're going to shape it up, and at the end we're going to do the sponge on the top. And so here we go.
I'm about to take you to school.
As we go a little something like this. Hit it!
Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Old school to new school, the same old rules.
Okay, we're going to start the haircut with the 000, the Oyster Octane 000. We're going to make sure that the line is even. We're going to go all the way around to get the guideline. You can see that I'm cutting into the hair to make sure that the line is even. So right now I'm picking the hair out thoroughly. A lot of times you see in between haircuts with this style of haircut, they're not combing in between. So we're gonna pick it out thoroughly. Okay, so right now we're gonna start prepping the hair for a fade, right? We're gonna start with the 1.5. I'm gonna take the 1.5, go down with it, right? Prepping it. From there, I'm gonna go to the 1A, and continue the process, and we'll continue on with the masters after we finish with the Oyster Octane. Okay, so right now I'm going with the grain, with the masters, the Anders masters, 5th notch. So we're going to start blending, and I'm going to start with the 1.5 against the grain. We'll go to the 1A, and then we'll end up with the masters to finish the blend. From time to time, you'll see me come down against the grain just to smoothen it out so that I could get a good blend. Complete the blend. Right now I'm at the 5th notch. I'm going to go from the 5th notch to the 4th notch to the 3rd notch to the 2nd notch, all the way down to the 1st notch until the line is completely blended out. Right now, what I'm doing to complement the blend, I'm doing what's called freehand. So, yeah, I pick out the hair, and I take all the rough ends out, make the top complement the blend on the bottom, and so I'm freehanding it right now. I got the 000 on there, and this is called freehand. What I wound up doing with this particular haircut is going back over it using the same steps. I used the 1.5, the 1A. I went on to the masters, level 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as many times as you repeat that process, the lighter the fade will get. And you take, so I did it in order to take some of the weight off the bottom of it, so that it'd be complement the top. So I put a little drop of Miss Chloro Black onto the brush, and I'm brushing into the front of his hair. I'm gonna once I apply that, I'm gonna put some spritz, brush the spritz in, and from there I'll be lining them up with the Barber's cordless liners. that's it. So right now I'm going to be using a razor, give him a sharp line. We're going to be finishing up this side, and of course, whatever I did on this side, I need you to repeat on the other side. Yeah, so before we go to the other side, I'm going to put on some of this high beam black. So I hope you pay careful attention to the first side, because what I'm going to be doing here is repeating the same process on this side, and then we'll get to the top of the hair and complete this haircut. So again, what I'm doing on this side here is only just a repeat of what I did on the first side. So here we go. So I finished fading out the other side, and right now we're going to be doing the top. So basically, before sponging it, I want to take all the wild ends off, smoothing it out, pick it out thoroughly, smoothing it out, and then we're going to apply the sponge. So again, what I did on the other side, we're gonna repeat on this side. You know, I put a drop of Miss Curl Black. I'm gonna be lining it up and putting a little high beam in there to enhance it and finish the lineup. Okay, so I'm going over the top, smoothing it out. Want to make sure I get all the frizzy ends, all the wild ends, so that when I sponge it, it'll be uniform. And I'm just simply going over and going around the haircut, checking to make sure that I got any possible flaws that might be in the blend or whatever. And so, yeah, I'm just double checking. We're gonna be putting the finishing touches on it right now. I got the scissors and just smoothing it out, and eventually we're gonna be using a sponge to finish up the haircut. I'm putting the sponge. I put a little more black in his hair because the purpose of this cutting, he wanted to remove the color, but some of the color still remains. So in order to keep his height, I put a little black ice on the areas where color was still, so that he won't see the blonde still there. So I put the color. Not a bad idea to take a look at your haircut to make sure that you got everything looking good. I'm gonna do a little cleanup with the Barber Pro, dust the man off good, make sure there's no hair behind his ear, things of that sort, that you. So there you have it, drop fade with the sponge top.